Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast. Podcast.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Motocross Supercross podcast.
The wait is over. Anaheim 1 is here. Finally, we've been waiting all year, you could say, for that, which is only a couple days, but we still have been waiting all year. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
Dude, the wait is done. The day is here. We are one day until the gate is dropped for the first time again on this 2019 season.
That's right. It will be, obviously, the openers are always crazy, and there's just stacked both classes, 250s, 450s. A lot of stuff for us to talk about today, but I think first, one thing that kind of stands out is the weather, and I just want to touch on this real quick because they are calling for PM showers, 63% humidity, 40% chance of rain, but even more surprisingly is the temperature. The high on Saturday is 61 degrees, and the low is 49. So it's definitely going to be a little bit chilly.
Wow, yeah, that's cold.
Maybe a little bit rainy. At first, I was like, man, I really hope it doesn't rain. But the more I think about it, I'm like, I really hope it's like, I really hope it really rains down a lot.
Are you kidding me? How awesome would that be? It will be a great, weird A1 race. You know, it will be definitely anyone's game. It will be a great opportunity for Chad Reed to get on the podium. Chad Reed breaking records again, going into this A1, going for the 18th time. Yeah, that could make things very interesting.
Yep, all he has to do is qualify, and then he has the record for the most A1s or whatever. He would beat Mcelrath. So it looks like that's going to happen, I'm pretty sure. But rain would definitely help. It would definitely help. And those mutters are always exciting. So I'm cool with whatever happens.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here, to be one day before this 2019 Monster Energy Supercross season. This is what we've been waiting for, and you know we've been doing this for a year now, and I'm super stoked on this new season. Like I'm like a little kid in Christmas. So
indeed, me too. And one thing that is kind of weird is that they don't release the name of the 250s, who's doing like East Coast, West Coast. They kind of keep it secret, so you kind of have to figure it out, and we didn't really even know a bunch until today with the press conference and everything happening.
No worries, we got them here for you.
Yeah, we do. And the first one I gotta talk about is this Monster Energy Kawasaki team, Race Kawasaki on Instagram. But it's so funny, they put this post up and it says, "Decision made. Adam Cianciarulo plus Garrett Marchbanks will take their talents west, while Martin Davalos and Austin Forkin will wait their turn."
I know where you're going with this.
Did you see this one?
Yeah, this is funny. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, and Austin Forkner commented on it. "Sweet. So I'm not racing Saturday. Good to know," with a little hand okay emoji. And I was like, whoa, that's some major shade being thrown there, but that's pretty crazy. He didn't know until he had to read it on. Even the riders don't even know. They got to read it on Instagram.
It definitely sounds like he didn't know, but do you really think he didn't know until 2 days ago, a day ago that this happened, that post happened?
Yeah, 100% with him saying that for sure. For sure.
Because
he didn't know.
It does sound salty, but if you read in the comments, it says, "Actually, Scott, that see you at the open house," and somebody says, "Sounds salty," and he was like, "Oh no." So it's kind of like,
no, I swear it's not salty at all.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, I think it sounds like he was ready to race, and if you tell, it's like he was so close and excited, and they're like, "Oh, you got to wait." He's like, "Crap." Thanks.
Didn't he rode East Coast last year as well, didn't he?
I believe so. And yeah, he was up and down too. He kept falling a lot. That was one of his problems, but he's gonna have to wait. He's not racing this West Coast. Some other West Coast riders, yeah, like we said, Cianciarulo, Marchbanks. We got Hampshire, McAdoo, Colton Nichols, Dylan Ferrandis, Shane Mcelrath, Sean Cantrell, Chris Blows, Harrison, Enzo Lopes, Jimmy Dakotas, Justin Starling. It's going to be sick, bro. It's going to be, 250s is going to be awesome.
Yeah, a lot of big names for this West Coast opening, we should say, of this championship. You mentioned Shane McElrath and Sean Cantrell for the West Coast for the KTM, the Red Bull KTM team.
Yeah.
That's a weird combination because, coming into the season, we saw Shane McElrath and actually Jordan Smith become very good friends and actually train together. They did the Red Bull Straight Rhythm, and they kind of they've been living together in the RV. They actually did like a little story on them. So it's kind of weird to see this decision made by the KTM guys to separate those two. And
dude, Shane, he dominated that Red Bull Straight Rhythm, and I think he's definitely he's lined up for to win this championship this year. He's been like top 3 the past 3 years. So
yeah, I'm sure he's definitely ready for that. He's due for a win, and all we've seen him do is progress through this last year. So I'm very excited to see him. Sorry.
Yeah, and one thing that's funny about Shane McElrath is he just started doing vlogs. We saw like Christian Craig and Adam Cincerulo. Shane McElrath's vlog, he did his first one for like over Christmas, and it was pretty funny. It was really short, but it was like he went fishing with his friend, and it was like a time-lapse video of him just out there casting, reeling it in. And he's like, well, we didn't catch anything. We didn't even get a bite. It was so funny. Just like he went out there, he didn't get anything. And then he got a Fortnite Monopoly game, and I was like,
nice.
yo, like I'm going to start playing Fortnite. So that's kind of cool.
That's right.
And then he did like vinegar shots with his friends and stuff. And I was just like, that's cool. It's funny. It's cool to see that side of him because we always just see podium Shane McElrath. That's it. So he's got a life too.
It's cool. It's cool that a couple of these riders are doing these vlogs, and it gives you that other view of being a racer. Just there's more to just getting on the bike every weekend and traveling, and they actually go out and have fun, and they make jokes and they play Fortnite, and now you play Fortnite as well. So
exactly. My first game ever, I won the whole battle royale. So boom.
Such bull.
But yeah, I hope he does more and gives us behind the scenes look at these races, and I hope they're longer. His first one was only like 3 or 4 minutes long, so make them longer. That's all I gotta say, because it was good. It was funny. I was laughing pretty hard a couple times. But on someone else who's having fun, living it up, Adam Entignap, the 7 Deuce Deuce, he's got a new song, Yellow Blue. Have you heard that yet?
I haven't heard it, but I haven't heard the whole thing, I should say, because everybody obviously in the motocross family supports and reposts and listens, and so I haven't heard it completely, but I have heard some of it. It has a sick beat, like Bike Too Lit as well, but I haven't heard the song, but it sounds good.
All right, I gotta say, I totally respect the whole music thing, and I know how much work goes into making these tracks, but this one and his last one, like his last one blows this one out of the water. I actually thought the beat wasn't that great. And then it reminded me like Le'Veon Bell. He came out with a rap album and it was just awful. And it almost kind of reminded me of that. But here's some of the lyrics
let's hear it
from this song. I just got a new bike and it's yellow blue. You can try to beat us, but you number 2. Yep.
Is that a Cooper
I like
Webb
that
reference?
New color, yellow, blue. I see what you riding. I was like, ooh. We gonna win. We gonna be the shit. Call us Winnie the Pooh. Coming in hot, staying cool. That's what we do. I've been sick my whole life like I got the flu. Just... I wasn't feeling it. Like, compared to that last song, I thought the last song was really dope. This one, I thought, for me, like I said, I respect it. I'm all about it. I just thought, the last one was better. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Definitely
I could consider your opinion a good one. I mean, you do this for a living, I should say. And, like you've been in music, and ever since I met you, you've been in music. So... you definitely know what goes on to making a track, to making a beat, to making a lyrics, to editing, to producing, to recording, everything. So Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I don't have an opinion on the song because I've not listened to it yet. So, but whenever I will.
And since we're talking about music, just to throw it in there, Justin Hill, obviously, he shreds guitar, he plays drums, he does his own recordings too and stuff.
Yep.
And he just released the riding video, and it's all him just like shredding guitar. The music it's all him and stuff. It's just pretty cool that,
nice.
He's good at guitar, really good. So,
yeah, maybe he's gonna have one of his songs be his intro song.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool because he shreds. He definitely shreds. All right, so what do you say we talk a little bit about get back into this A1 stuff?
Yeah,
we'll see Justin Hill there. Obviously, he was at the press conference and
did he sound sick or he always sounds like that?
I think he always sounds like that. Yeah.
Okay. It was just kind of hey man, yeah, I'm ready. I've been riding this bike and it's just awesome. Seat time is just great.
Dude, I thought Joey Savacci, he looked like he bulked up like a bunch. But
I'm sure. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, that was just me. Plessinger looked normal. He was rocking the goatee this time.
Yeah, he looks just like just the most redneck person ever.
Dude, when he puts a hat on, Vanilla Ice. That's it. He's Vanilla Ice with a hat on.
Somebody that definitely, gave you something to talk about, Ken Roczen, always looking fly.
He
came out in his suit again. Hopefully this year around he has better luck than last year when he came out with the suit. So
oh yeah, dude, yeah. Everyone has their gear on, gloves. Anderson wears his gloves and stuff, but Ken Roczen, he's the only one up there just looking like he just came from the prom or something.
Well, like he said last year, this is a business and you got to treat it like one. So, you got to dress for the occasion. And I feel that's awesome. I like his perspective on this and just him, he, like I said, looking fly again. He came out with his helmet, looking professional. His answers at the press conference were great.
Oh, yeah.
And watch out for him, man. I feel like he's going to be a contender for this year's championship. He looks ready. He said that his arms are stronger than ever, like nothing ever happened. So,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
he jacked both his arms up 2 years in a row. Yeah, he's like,
exactly.
Arms are good. I'm ready.
Yeah. So it's amazing to just think about that. That's amazing. But I'm ready to see him on the track, and also for press conference, he looked really good. I like his gear. Yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Yeah, and you said he is probably going to be a contender, which I agree with, but we got to talk about Eli Tomac. I mean, obviously Anderson won the championship last year, but Eli Tomac, he won the majority of the races. I think he won 8 out of the 15, 16 races, whatever it is. And not only that, he led a third of all the laps. So Eli really dominated last year, but he had a couple of those races that really screwed him. So it seems like it seems like he's going to put it together this year if he can stay up. But that's the question. Can he?
And I'm going to ask you one of the questions that they got asked on the press conference.
Okay.
And I thought it was a dumb question, but I just want to hear your opinion. What do you think is more important, speed or staying healthy?
Staying healthy. That's got to be the most important because...
And that's what I said. I mean, I wouldn't have asked this question. I thought it was kind of dumb because, yeah, you got to stay healthy to win races. So.
Yeah. Because we've seen, just like Eli's perfect example, he's fastest guy out there, but he couldn't stay healthy, so he didn't win the championship.
Exactly.
Anderson
consistency
only
is key,
won a couple races and won the whole championship because he was, healthy.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, it's not really about being the fastest; it's about being the most consistent. We saw with Jason Anderson, we saw with Ryan Dungey, and it definitely works. It's not. It's about obviously winning, but it's also about finishing, and it's about staying healthy. So
because it's like Barsha, he could have won the championship, but then he couldn't stay healthy, and then Roczen, and then he couldn't stay healthy. It was just like Anderson was pretty much the only one who stayed healthy. Musquin had his problems too with his shoulder. So
Musquin, Tomac, they all had problems.
Yep, everyone except Anderson, and that's who won the championship. So you got to stay healthy.
Exactly.
Let's jump into this track map.
Before we go on, do you believe Jason Anderson is still considered an underdog?
Yeah, I do. I think he is considered an underdog just because, as we said, everybody seemed to be so much faster than him. But he won the championship by staying healthy. So I think for these first couple races, yeah, he's for sure going to be an underdog. Especially with like Barsha and how he started off so strong last year. And just Tomac's dominance and Muskin. Like, I think he is an underdog. But I think that kind of plays in his favor. So I think it'll take a lot of pressure off of him, just like it did last year. So, but I'm high on Anderson this year. That's for sure.
It better work for him. I mean, we had at the press conference, we had 10 guys that are potentials to win a race, let alone win the championship. But, you know, we had Jason Anderson up there. We had Aaron Plessinger. We had Justin Hill, Justin Brayton, Chad Reed, Marvin Muskin, Ken Roxon, Justin Barsha. Who else am I missing?
Savachi.
Joey Savaji.
Yeah, it's pretty much everyone. And yeah, like you said, it's definitely stacked. There is someone that wasn't there who we have nominated we threw into the whole rookie category, and that is Malcolm Stewart. Hashtag Mookie for rookie. Since he didn't do A1 before and the whole season, he's for sure in our rookie list. Since they're considering Justin Hill a rookie, we're considering Malcolm Stewart a rookie. So it only makes sense.
It's our show. We'll do what we want.
Yeah, so it was surprising not to see him there, especially with Osborne being out. You think they'd bring in the real rookies, you know? Another real rookie. Mookie.
Going back to my point of naming all these guys, we're going to see someone not make a top 10. And that someone is not going to be a privateer. It's going to be a factory ride, you know, like a factory guide. So
definitely.
It's insane. It's insane to think that, you know, and coming up to this new season, it's, you know, not to mention Cooper Webb, not to mention, Justin Bogle now, not to mention Malcolm, not to mention, you know, Dean Wilson, not to mention Blake Baggett, who was there also.
Yep, that's the other one. Yeah, he seemed pretty confident this year too. He's just like, we'll see who's fast. All right, we will.
I guess they don't want to really say much because of this reason. Like, there's so many guys, so many people that could win a race. You know, besides Eli, Marvin, and Jason Anderson, all these guys are contenders. Even Chad Reed, even legend Chad Reed.
And on our next podcast, our predictions, we are going to tell you who we think isn't going to make that top 10. We'll have to throw our predictions out there, see if we can get any of those right again this year, as we nailed last year.
I feel like this year for the 450 class, we should do like top 5 instead of top 3 because it's insane.
It is insane. I like that. I'm not opposed to that one bit. That's a good idea.
We'll do top 3 for the 250 and then top 5 for the 450.
All right.
Blake Baggett, 4th. What?
All right. I'm cool with that. So I was just going to brush over the track map. We talked about it in one of our episodes where we previewed all the track maps when they were released. It looks cool. Obviously, it's got a cool little over-under section. Always like those. One whoop section. We're in the Angel Baseball Stadium, so it kind of opens it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. There is it's got, like, this year we see a bunch of those, like, little kinks, not really like a 90-degree turn or like a 180-degree turn. It's like a little 45. So we do see some of that. And it looks a little interesting. It might jump over the track a little bit. And
both of the doubles are huge. Like the ones that go on over the track when they come around.
Yeah, the start.
They're huge. Like, they look really big.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see practice tomorrow and see how everyone's going through that. And I don't know, I'm just excited, man. It's finally here. I got to sign up for all my fantasy leagues. Of course, I got to finish getting the gold pass and everything set up. So we'll be watching that. And yeah, I mean, what else is there to add?
I think we just got to wait for tomorrow night, for Saturday night.
Saturday night. So just tune into our next episode, our predictions. We're going to let you know who we think is going to win, who we think is going to do us great. And yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram at MXSX Podcast. We will see you next time. Peace.